Hello again. Welcome back to That's English.
Samantha, what do you think the best age to be is?
Mid-20s. You don't have responsibilities like a family or a mortgage, and all your free time is your own.
Well, according to our documentary, the people who are most satisfied with their lives are people in their 60s and 70s.
Really?
Yeah. Apparently, 60 is the new 40. Let's find out why they're so happy.
Today's older generation is fitter and healthier than ever before, and happier too. A recent survey from the Office of National Statistics found that people who were most satisfied with their lives were newly retired people. Getting older can be a chance to take up new and exciting activities. And George Prodrick is somebody who's done just that. We asked him about his lifestyle and what he finds so satisfying.
I think one of the things is when you're at work, you have to do the things you're asked to do. But when you retire, you can do what you want to do.
George is 74 years old and the president of a running club where the average age is 68.
Well, the nice thing about any club, particularly sort of activity clubs, is they come from all walks of life. We're not goal-oriented and producing only winners. We think everybody that comes through the door wants to take some exercise and enjoy it. I think self-belief's important.
George is also a keen long-distance cyclist and recently cycled across France, from Calais to the Mediterranean.
We got a bottle of Calvados, my friend and we stood in the English Channel in the water and took a picture and said we could drink the Calvados if we reached the Mediterranean. So that's what we did.
The over 65s is the fastest growing age group in the UK. It's estimated that a quarter of the UK population will be over the age of 65 by 2030. So staying fit and healthy is essential for the national health system and economy, which support people in their old age.
For the board meeting.
David Bash is Chief Executive of Age UK in Peterborough. He tells us what it's like to grow old in Britain today.
Britain can be a great place to live when you're an older person, particularly if you've got two essential elements, your wealth and your health. Older people have lots of opportunities. When they retire, they can take up new hobbies, join new social groups. So there's plenty of things to do for older people as long as they're well and healthy and got a bit of self-confidence.
Poor health, boredom and loneliness are some of the things that worry people about getting older. But growing old doesn't have to be like this. David gives us some advice on how to make the best of retirement.
So we advise people to approach retirement in a very positive way, think about what they'd like to do, where they'd like to go on holiday. Do they want to play golf, or do they want to go to the football matches, or whatever? There are endless opportunities if people think about it and prepare for it properly.
Chris Kempton is 69 years old. As well as managing a local housing centre, she finds time for her passion, drumming for the folk band Pig Dyke Molly.
My band is Pig Dyke Molly, and we are Fenland Morris dancers, and the word Molly we think derived from molly houses back in the 17th century, and Molly means a man dressed up as a woman.
What are some of the stereotypes about getting older?
Some of the stereotypes that other people have about the older generation, older people, I think that they lump them all together, which is very wrong, because everyone's an individual. They're always individuals from the day they're born till the day they die. The things that I used to be hung up on when I was younger, they seem to have disappeared. They don't bother me anymore. I'm happy being who I am.
But does age also bring wisdom?
I think it's brought me a more of a positive attitude to life.
Retirement is a time to enjoy yourself and take up opportunities that were not available during your working life. Growing older brings so many benefits.
So the secret to a happy retirement is health, wealth, self-confidence and keeping yourself busy with activities you enjoy.
As George explained, his running club is open to people from all walks of life, from different backgrounds.
And it doesn't matter whether you win or not, as it's not goal-oriented.
Let's listen again to what Chris said about how society tends to stereotype older people.
Some of the stereotypes that other people have about the older generation, older people, I think that they lump them all together, which is very wrong because everyone's an individual. They're always individuals from the day they're born till the day they die.
She said we shouldn't lump older people together or consider them as just one group because they're all different.
Now we're going to find out about young people. We asked our international friends, what are some of the main problems youth face in your country?
The main problem faced by young people in Jamaica is that their voices are just not heard, and the people representing them tend to be completely out of touch with the issues that they experience, and so they're not really being prepared for life as adults.
Unemployment, straight off, the unemployment in Ireland went from 4.6% right up to 15.1% at the peak in 2012.
The biggest problems faced by our youth today is high unemployment levels, high HIV infection rates, high teenage pregnancies, and low numeracy and literacy levels.
I would say a big problem faced by the youth of Scotland is social mobility. If you're born into a poorer family, it's very hard to move up from that, even if you've got a good education.
I think like many places, it is difficult for young people to get jobs. There is a higher unemployment for the youth. Certainly there are a lot of opportunities for education, but maybe not the opportunities when they come out of university.
Employment is a problem in Australia for young people. Wages are very high, which means it's hard to get apprenticeships or start in a new job.
One of the biggest problems for young people is getting employment. It's becoming increasingly difficult for our younger generation.
I think one of the greatest problems for the youth in America is debt. Finding themselves in debt, having to take a loan on to pay for university, trying to buy a house, a car, everything. It's just a debt-driven society.
Almost everyone said it's hard nowadays for young people to find jobs or get apprenticeships.
The South African also listed teenage pregnancy and low numeracy and literacy levels, maths, reading and writing.
The American said that the US was a debt-driven society.
It's definitely easier being retired than being young.
Well, today in That's the USA, Alex is looking at activities which people of all ages can enjoy.
He's in the state of Connecticut, in the great outdoors. Let's see what he gets up to.
Hi there. Today I'm in Connecticut, which is one of the 6 states in a region known as New England. I'm here to look at some of the ways North Americans like to enjoy the great outdoors. Camping is a popular outdoor leisure activity for all ages. Friends and families often travel from the city to the country to spend quality time with family and to connect with nature. Believe it or not, around 40 million North Americans go camping every year. In the past, when people went camping, they were happy to sleep out under the stars or in small tents. These days, campers expect more comfort. They prefer cabins, mobile caravans, or RVs, recreational vehicles, which have all the facilities of a small house. I'm on a campsite with Larry and Mary Lou. How you doing, guys?
Very good.
We're doing great.
Good. What do you like most about camping?
Well, we've been camping for 40 years in this particular park, and we like the people all around us. Like everywhere you go, you meet some wonderful people. It's nice and cool by the ocean, and you always get a breeze, and it's a perfect spot to be when, you know, it's enjoyable.
Why do you think camping attracts all age groups?
It's great for families, you know, with young people. Our children grew up here. They learn how to ride their bikes, and things, and met a lot of friends. And now our grandchildren learn how to ride their bikes and love coming camping with Grandma and Grandpa. And now they're all grown up and in college.
Well, thanks for spending time to talk to me.
Thank you. We appreciate it.
Nice
too.
to talk to you too. You're very nice. Thank you.
Fishing is a massively popular outdoor activity in the United States. I'm here in Clinton, Connecticut to go on a fishing trip with Rock and Roll Charters. We're heading out in the calm, protected waters of Long Island Sound. This is not the open ocean, so no one should get seasick. I'm here with Jordan with Rock and Roll Charters. Jordan, what age were you when you started fishing?
I've been fishing for as long as I can remember. Started with my grandfather and my father, and it's been going ever since.
In what ways does fishing appeal to all ages?
I would say it appeals to all ages and that anyone can do it. You know, it's not specifically derived towards one age group altogether, and it's something that all age groups can enjoy together at the same exact time.
What can you tell us about the fishing in the area?
Long Island Sound is very well known for its fishing. We have a multitude of migratory fish that come through, so there's not just one species you can go after. There is a bunch of different ones, and at pretty much any given time throughout the spring, summer, and fall, you can come out here and catch something that's not only fun, but also, you know, good to eat at the end of the day.
What challenges do you face when you're trying to catch fish?
Our biggest challenge in here would be the tide and the wind. The tide picks all the bites, and then when you get the wind directions going with and or against the tide, it can make it very difficult. Oh, looks like you got one there. Go ahead, wind him up.
Let's do it. Wow. I like that one. He's feisty.
Only thing you got to worry with these is they're very, very spiny.
They look very dangerous.
That's all their protection. There's all those spines.
Yeah.
That's a very nice fish right there.
It's pretty.
They are. They're very, very pretty.
I caught 2 scup. It's amazing. Looks like I'll be having fish for dinner. Well, me and Jordan are going to finish up, so I guess I'll see you next time in Newport.
Americans love camping in style. Some of those RVs and caravans are huge.
Yes, but camping's great for young and old. You can be as active or as lazy as you like.
What about fishing? It's not as easy as it looks.
Well, at least Alex caught something. 2 spiny scup.
Delicious, I'm sure.
I don't think fishing's for you, Kieran. Well, that's all for today.
Join us next time. Bye.
Bye.